losing a lot of time, and they're drafting buddies here with the 20.
Oh, close call because his tire changer was already around in front of the car. Here's a look at Erik Jones sliding through.
And this is one of the reasons it's so important to be in this race. I mean, you're not just testing on the track what the car's capable of doing. You're trying to hit your marks into the pit stall to get tuned up for next week.
Yeah, they call it the Clash. It's not the drive around and be nice to each other.
No.
Never was. I don't know about putting the Jones boy on that list. I think he was,
involved.
Tied up in the early one.
He's involved, but he's still going. He still has a shot at it. Just because you're involved doesn't mean you don't still have a shot to win. Got Boyer giving a big,
Hamlin
goes around. I bet that fender caused that right rear tire to go down. Logano in it again. Chase Elliott, trying to get to the outside of the 42 with Kyle Larson.
Whoa, down to the bottom and they touch.
Oh, another wreck. Goodness gracious.
Now look at Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin is 2 laps down. Don't tell me he can't win it. Last lap.
Denny Hamlin, big push to his teammate, Erik Jones.
Do you want to lead here or do you want to be second?
Well, all day long, I didn't want to be in the field as much as they were wrecking. But I really think, look at this run coming from Erik Jones.
3
now
wide.
3 to the inside, 3 wide.
Jones with the most damaged car in the race. He's in the front.
Now can Denny Hamlin.
Dillon slipped up high.
Is Denny Hamlin going to make a move on him and still try to win this race? Doesn't look like it. He's going to push his teammate to the win.
Erik Jones is going to win the Busch Clash with a car that's ready for the dumpster.
You see the 14 team of Tony Stewart feverishly working on the front of their car. Stewart has hit something and it has put a big hole in the front of the grille, although Tony indicated he did not recall hitting anything at all, said he didn't feel as though he had hit any debris, but there's a hole about twice the size of a man's fist there in the front. So they're replacing the fencing part of the grille, which they also have to double check and make sure there's no debris inside the grille area as well. Now you see the replacement area, the area that they're going to replace, and now the fenced, the grill area that's being used to substitute and replace. They've also got to make sure that they get the tape on the new grill just as the previous tape was addressed, so they make sure that aerodynamically they have the same handling car as well. So certainly an issue that Darian Grubb and company, Tony Stewart obviously included, did not expect to have to be dealing with in the early stages of this championship run.
2002, he was the champion. 2005, he was the champion, those driving for someone else. This time, he's an older driver, and he's become a 3-time NASCAR Sprint Cup champion. Tony Stewart wins it.
So we got it? We got it. We got the tiebreaker, baby. Awesome job.
He gets down 2 laps. You know, 1 lap at Talladega is 2.66 miles. He ran Cale Yarborough down over 5 miles.
Do you realize how much faster he was than all the rest of the cars?
Maybe the fastest race car I've ever seen.
I just want to make sure everybody understands. He ran them down, passed everyone, ran them down again, passed everyone, ran them down again.
He made up 5 miles.
And them rascals made 2 laps up under green.
When they got 2 laps down and just flat ran them down, should put in perspective how strong that engine was.
And quite frankly, it was probably the biggest waxing that we have ever seen in this sport, period, bar none. That race, 1985, Bill Elliott wins Talladega.
Back up through the gears they go. It's Chase Elliott, Brad Keselowski, and another great restart for the 4 of Kevin Harvick. Smoking the tires, and 9's going to miss it. He gets into the wall. Race leader. Chase Elliott into the wall, and the caution will come out.
Unbelievable. I cannot believe that. 2 years in a row, we've seen drivers overrun that. Important points in the race.
Cannot believe I just did that.
Unreal.
And Chase Elliott put on a dominating performance today. He'll win at the Charlotte Roval. Winning you at, how about this? Yep.
That's a good space bender once.
Perfect place to do your burnout. Right where you crashed earlier on a restart.
See Carl Edwards in that 19 car bringing his car back down pit road. There is a report of a flat tire. Remember, he missed his opportunity to pit under that last caution. He's been out there running, dropped well back in the pack, and now he limped his car into pit lane because they had that flat. And you'll see they're going to give him 4 fresh tires here while they take the opportunity and fill him up with Sunoco fuel.
For that team, his teammate Brad Keselowski came to pit road with the lead. You see him pulling a little bit of right rear damage off. 4 Goodyear tires for Brad Keselowski, was loose off. They also put more tape on the grille for that 2 car.
And what a pit stop for the 19 team. Great job by Carl Edwards. Wins the race off of pit road. We'll see how the restart goes. And we mentioned when they came to pit road, who will step up and have a great stop? Well, the 19 team did exactly that. They watch as their team and driver gets off of pit road first, and the celebration begins. Carl Edwards, as he comes through 3 and 4, he'll see the checkered flag. He'll add his name to the legends that have won at Darlington. Carl Edwards wins the Southern 500.
Awesome. Way to go, Harris. Way to go, team.
Chad Canals asked Jimmie Johnson what happened. He said, well, it was tight rolling in the center. I got the outside to work, but then the 11 just knocked me out of the way. They're going to concentrate on the right side, get that fender out, and on the left side as well. They may have to pit twice, Mike.
Matt Kenseth just completed his stop, 4-tire change, also a wedge adjustment on the left side. He gave up the lead to come down pit road for that stop, Dave.
Joey Logano gives up third to come down for a car that was still a little bit tight, but overall much better.
You're in jeopardy of going a lap down a lot quicker.
Hey, I think we got cars out of fuel. The 48 car is on the back straightaway, stopped. 47 car is on pit road. Marty.
48 is out of fuel. He said, I have no fuel pressure. And I was watching Chad Canals, and his eyes lit up. Also, A.J. Allmendinger going by me. He is out of fuel as well. He asked him to switch a flip inside the car. Jimmie said, I already did that under caution. So out of fuel here for the 48 of Jimmie Johnson, who had worked his way back in the top 10. Now you can see the car is refired. He's telling him to pit right now, and he missed pit road. So he's going to have to come back around once again and pit.
After having a long pit stop and going all the way to the back of the field, he's battled back. He's out front. He has punched his ticket to Homestead. Jimmie Johnson wins in Martinsville.
Yes, yes. Thank you, boys. Thank you.